Hi, I'm Joyce Energy Lady, and I'm going to start a series of videos and talk to you about the soul or the heart versus the ego or personality. And the reason for this is because I seem to talk about this a lot with clients. And so I want to share with you a quick experience that I had the first time I went to China in 2011. I knew I couldn't talk about God or divine presence. It was against the law. And so I really taught the students to listen to their heart. And I remember after my first class, one of my students came up to me and said, "You know, Joyce, we've never really been taught to listen to our heart. We're taught to listen to our minds." And I know they're very, very powerful thinking people. And now I'm not saying this of all China people, but those who are my students, it was a new concept to them to learn to listen to their heart. And maybe it is for you who are listening to this. If not, good. I'm glad to hear that. Because you know what? Your heart knows where to go if you follow it. It's kind of like the GPS in your phone. You give it an address and it'll take you there. Guess what? If you ask your heart where you need to go, it will take you there. But then it's up to you to follow it. And guess what gets in the way when you don't follow your heart? Your ego or your personality. Those parts of your mind that says, "Oh, that doesn't feel safe to me. That's a little scary." And those parts of the minds that start negating what the heart is saying. Now, those are the part of the mind that's the ego, because they have no intention for you to expand your being. They have no intention of you growing and becoming more and who you're really here to be. The ego is all about keeping you safe and secure. And safety and security come with a lot of comforts because that's what we like. We love our comforts. And the things the soul asks us to do don't always feel comfortable. Most of the time they don't. The first time that I felt called to go to China in January of 2011 scared the bejeebies out of me. Did not know how I could do it or if I could do it, but it called and I answered yes immediately when it called. And that's kind of what you have to do when the heart calls you, is answer immediately. When the heart says, "Do this," you need to say yes immediately and do it. And act on it and start taking steps to act on what the heart's asking. Otherwise, the ego's going to take over immediately and say, "Oh, what about this? Oh, don't do it because of that. Be careful. Are you sure you want to do that?" And that's some of the things that even happened to me when I had decided to go to China the first time. Was I felt great, yes, scared to death, not comfortable at all. But then the ego started coming with all the excuses and the reasons, and then so did other people. "Oh, but you know about this," or "Oh, this could be really dangerous," or "What about this?" And what I did immediately is I shut those people off. I said, "Please don't share those things with me. I've already said yes. Don't bring that fear into my world." And you can do the same thing. If you choose something, you say yes to something. And then when you share it, be careful who you share it with. Share it with somebody it will land with. Share it with somebody who will encourage you. Share it with somebody who will be excited for you and push you to do that. So that's just the first in this series that I'm going to talk a little bit about what the heart calls us to do and what the soul does to negate what the heart says. So I hope this was helpful. If you want to have more conversation with me, please book a call with me. Let's talk. And with that, have a great day.